The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours. David, fantastic report. Thank you. Greg, you wonder if that conversation has actually made these two tighter or if it's just kind of a Band-Aid over the existing wound.
And, you know, I've gotten the sense things weren't completely ironed out during Summer League, but by the end of it, both guys were on the same page.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Wright. And it's Doncic in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Smith and Trier, the tandem in the backcourt. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Jalen Brunson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. Just a minute ago, you and I were talking about the challenges these players face early on in a new season.
Yeah, you know, timing is usually not quite 100%. Chemistry continues to be something you're trying to work out. Usually you're pretty healthy in the early part of the season, but as the season goes on now, you've got familiarity and comfort with each other, but sometimes the injuries pile up.
And Clark establishing those routines you'll use throughout the regular year, correct?
That's important because it is a long season, as you well know.
That one falls. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Carreira looking for an opening. From downtown, it's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Doncic, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the basket by Knox.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Bounce pass, Barea. Here's Porzingis. Good work defensively by Morris.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Barrett the pass to Portis. Fires top of the key. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
That one goes. Count it.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Jalen Brunson. Also, J.J. Barea out there. Luka Doncic out there with Marjanovic. And it's Kleber in at the power forward position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And, Clark, you talk to anyone who has played with Taj Gibson. They love having him as a teammate.
Well, you can see why, too, Kevin. You talk to players that have been teammates of his, and he always puts the team first in everything that he does. He's consistent. He's productive. He's likable.
What's up?
That's valuable to have in a good player who also happens to be great for your locker room.
A whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Wright. Dallas leading by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Barea finds Doncic. Elbow shot, and he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
In the corner, Knox with it. 29 seconds left in the first half to end the run. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And the first one drops.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
Free throws good from Doncic. Knicks trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Fires the 3.
Oh, my goodness! Before the horn!
How about that?
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Here with...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
They've got Peyton. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Marcus Morris. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
To the paint. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mavericks trailed by 3. Carreira, the pass to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Carreira. Doncic outside. The Knicks pull it in.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Peyton, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Powell.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
First one falls for him.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Taj Gibson.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at you immediately when you look at Peyton is his size. I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard who knows how to use his body and skill set to his advantage.
Correa kicks to Brunson. 6 to shoot for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
That one drops for him. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Tremendous court awareness by Peyton.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Correa, the pass to Doncic. Back to Correa. The tray. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Nine seconds left to play in the third. 4 seconds left. Doncic, no good. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Knicks lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. J.J. Barea is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Brunson, no good. New York leading by 4. Barrett with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Bounce pass Carreira. Brunson finds Carreira. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And Wright kicks to Marjanovic. For the three. No good there. So it's New York picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do. David Owen. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.